Dear INC, I read about your open call about Utopia van de Kunstkritiek and I spontaneously combusted with ideas. Like a good hipster would, I thought I would think outside of the box and give my smartphone loving fingers some exercise. Before I talk about what I'm going to write, I would like to talk about the difference between understanding something and understanding something. In the same way that there is a difference between this big and this big. The fundamental issue about the internet is, I think, that we are stuck in a paradox. We search for meaning, but we are constantly dissatisfied as choices presented to us are multiple and momentary. We never get to finish that movie on Netflix because we keep thinking about that other movie we actually wanted to watch. We don't finish narratives anymore, so we never reach this cathartic moment. It is like having a perpetual foreplay without ever screaming with ecstasy. We are sponges that absorb everything we see. We feel constantly overwhelmed and we never get squeezed out. We never get wet. And due to this paradox, we understand things but get caught up in a perpetual cycle of never really understanding things. What truly engages us is when we find something that gives words or images to what we have already experienced, and when you experience that connectedness with somebody who gets it. In Buddhism, we call this the difference between panya and bhavana bhaya panya. What use is there to read all the philosophy books in the world if you never did anything? You understand? Why does a specific song have the power to strum your soul? Why does vulnerability touch us? People want to be emotionally engaged. Once you understand this law of nature, you are powerful. Anyway, you might ask, who are you? I am a creativist, meaning that I observe and question in every context, and I use creativity only when necessary. You could call me an anthropologist with activistic tendencies. At this moment, I am working on a topic regarding the creative individual and the ego. During the upcoming Dutch Design Week, the creativist will be an undercover journalist. My question will be, what is the cause of suffering in the creative world? I will zoom in to the creative individual, talk to their objects, slurp out their subconscious. Of course, I will design some tools to break open coconuts and get to the juicy stuff. And of course, I will quote Freud and Buddha and Walter Benjamin and Steve Jobs, and most importantly, say neoliberalism. No, I mean neoliberalism. A lot, with controlled scientific passion. In any case, I hope we can meet somewhere in the future. Not with letters and pixels, but for real maybe. Like Kanye West said, doctors say I'm the illest. Okay, may the force be with you. Kindly, a creativist.